Hey everybody, Rick here with Departure Heaven. It is the 22nd of April, folks. It is now the first day of Passover, okay? And we are now observing all the events that are being triggered since the eclipse that we just had. Watching everything closely. The attack on Israel by Iran. Now Iran is doing it for the first time. They're actually attacking from their soil to Israeli soil. So do you see all the events that are transpiring right after the eclipse, folks? Folks, these are the last days. And by looking at this article, folks, now Iran wants to change its nuclear doctrine. Look at this. Iran, this is from the Times of Israel. Iran warns it may revise its nuclear doctrine, threatening to hit Israel with Israeli nuclear sites. So what they're doing is, this is going to give them an excuse to use nuclear weapons on Israel now. Okay, folks, this is a big game changer. Iran might as well just come out and say, we will blow you up with nuclear missiles and threaten, if you come at us at our nuclear plants. And we know Israel's probably going to attack Iran's nuclear sites. Well, just in time, Iran's doing this. So they have a reason now to wipe Israel off the face of the map. That's something they've been wanting to do for a long time. You know that how we are about them having nuclear weapons. They claim they're doing it for peaceful purposes. Okay, but now they're coming out in the opening here and saying this, folks. They're coming out in the open saying this. This is very, very serious, folks. Okay, this can evolve. This could really actually trigger a nuclear war. And if any nuclear weapons go off, folks, Israel may use it. It definitely will come back with a nuclear weapon if that happens. And I know Isaiah 17 can happen out of all this because that's probably what's going to happen. But now that Israel is using nuclear weapons now, if they decide to use a nuclear weapon on Israel, Israel will probably attack and shoot back at Iran with a nuclear weapon. Well, also Syria, we know it's destroyed overnight in a ruinous heap. Well, that sounds like in one night a major bomb going off, like a nuclear bomb. So, do you see all the little flashpoints here, folks? Do you see how it's all coming together? The pieces of the puzzle here? How this is all starting to look like the picture of the reason that I believe that the rapture is coming. Well, we know is we're in the last days, we're getting close to getting out of here, is the Antichrist must come out and stop this. Because right now we're at a point where this nuclear war is inevitable. In other words, it cannot be stopped at this point, I believe. I believe we're heading straight for it because at this point nobody's wanting to sit down and talk and negotiate peace. So that is leaving the door wide open for the Antichrist to do this. And I believe that's what God is allowing this to go. He is allowing it to go in that direction. He's leaving it up to the Antichrist. If that is, which I believe it is, then that means the rapture just got to be very, very near for this to be coming this close. Okay, the birth pains are a lot closer together. It's in more intense, and that means we are getting ready to be out of here, folks, any day now. And I know I'm not setting dates. I don't set dates on this channel, but when you start seeing stuff like this, folks, in the times of Israel, this kind of thing here, we know that Iran now has an excuse to use nuclear weapons. They're coming out in the open. First time they attacked Israel, and out in the open they did it. They didn't hide behind their proxies. Now they're doing this kind of stuff. Nuclear doctrine. That means they've been wanting to do this for a long time. They've said they want to wipe Israel off the face of the map. Now they're going to try and do it now. Like I said, if Israel tries to hit their nuclear sites in Iran, this is to be their excuse to wipe Israel once and for all off the face of the map. And we know that God's going to step in and stop that from happening. We know God's not going to allow Israel to get blown up. Okay? Anybody tries to blow Israel up, God will step in. And I don't know how he will do it. There's many ways he'll do it. I don't know exactly how. My personal opinion, I think the rapture will take place. It'll trigger it. And we'll be out here. Then the Antichrist will be able to come in just in time and stop it. Now, this has got Isaiah 17 written all over it. And the reason why I say that is it's ruinous heap overnight, folks. It's turned into a ruinous heap. We'll wake up the next day and all of Damascus is in a ruinous heap. Isaiah 17, as it states, what can cause a whole city like that to go in a ruinous heap overnight? Well, simply simple, folks. It's a nuclear bomb could do something like that. So, could it be that this nuclear doctrine is what triggers Isaiah 17? Could be. We'll see, folks. We'll see. We know that nuclear weapons once we start seeing nuclear weapons being used, that is Isaiah 17 definitely can happen out of all this. Ezekiel 38, Psalm 83, Gog and Magog, as we know that Russia now is starting to throw their threats at Israel and us to stay back and don't get involved in this war between Israel and Iran. So, folks, we're going to watch this very closely. Since we just had the eclipse, I noticed a string of events are starting to happen, especially during this 40 days of repentance, or 41, shall I say. Guys, tomorrow night, or tonight, it's actually Monday. Don't forget to join us tonight, folks, Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time zone for Prophecy Mondays. And we will have guests joining us, our usual panelists. And join in, check it out, folks. And also, please do not forget to smash the like button during that live broadcast. Okay, it helps YouTube algorithm. It helps get our broadcasts out there. And folks, hit the subscribe button and the bell. It will definitely help our channel grow. Show your support, folks. Okay. Keep your eyes to the sky, folks. We can be out of here soon at any time. God is leaving this up to the Antichrist, I believe, to stop and create peace around the world. We know that's not going to last long, folks. I will talk to you later, folks. Take care.